Good evening and welcome to the Board of Mayor and Aldermen meeting. It is April 7th, 2026, and it is 6 p.m. Call this meeting to order. We do have a quorum. If everyone would please rise for the prayer and the pledge. Dear Lord and Heavenly Father, we just come to you today and we thank you for all your blessings. We ask that you would be with our city, that you would draw people close to you. We ask all this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First item of business is to approve the minutes from the February 26, 2026 special meeting and workshop, as well as the March 3rd, 2026 regular meeting. Is there a motion to approve or deny?
Motion to approve.
A motion to approve from Alderwoman Haas. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Vice Mayor No. All in favor?
Aye.
That motion passes. Moving on to public comment period, we do have one person signed up. You will have 3 minutes to speak, and that person is Michael Mosley. Mr. Mosley, are you here? Seeing no one, we're going to move on to the departmental reports and Police Department. Chief Mays.
All right. Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Board of Aldermen. You have the report in front of you. Just a couple of things to note. We do have a slight increase in motor vehicle thefts. It's gone from 5 to 8 during the rating period from year to year. Thefts are up 36.4%. Overdoses are up 200%. That's, again, the percentage is a little bit misleading when it goes from 1 to 3. 1 is too much. I'm not trying to discount that at all. But we have been really increasing our narcotics enforcement activity, and you'll see that on the next slide, which talks about our productivity, green across the board, except for the drug-related arrests, which are up 13.2%. We've gone from 38 in March of last year to 43 in March of this year. Our crashes are up slightly, injury crashes significantly down, and our traffic stops are way up. 64.6%. That's an increase of approximately 400 traffic stops. Outside of that, we did include this report, our social media growth. It's one of the things that we've been focusing on over the course of the last year. We've really been trying to push out all the good work that's being done here, and we've seen our views increased from 413,000 in 2024 to almost 12 million in 2025, which is a massive increase. So, and it's good. So our nationwide outreach on social media also went from 204,000 to 252 million. So we included some recent pictures from some of our events that we've done. The Easter Drive was a huge success, thanks to David and his team. So we had another great year out there. I enjoyed it very much. And then we had our squad car reveal that went over. Honestly, when we started that project, I didn't quite know or anticipate the impact that it would have with the community. And I was really pleasantly surprised and, very proud of the partnerships that we've created between us and our high school. So it was a great event. The lower picture there was inadvertently included with my pose between the squad cars. So, but with that, that's our report. I'm proud of the work that's being done. The men and women of the Laverne PD are working tirelessly. Our staffing levels are getting to a better level, and we're constantly trying to fill our vacancies as we move forward. So I believe we only have a couple of vacancies that are not where a preliminary job offer has not been put out there yet. So we're moving forward, and we're definitely in the right direction. So with that, I'll entertain any questions.
I understand there was some dancing at the squad car reveal, but there was no video.
There is video.
Oh!
But that has been redacted.
Maybe a demonstration is in order?
No demonstrations. I don't want Bruce to worry about a workman's comp claim, so He's been very clear about that. Oh, anything else that I can help you with?
So I will say, with the squad car revealed, the students, the teachers were absolutely excited, jumping up and down. It was a great time to be had there. And I think y'all had something today, didn't you?
Today?
The pinwheel.
Oh, the pinwheel. I'm sorry. We did. We did the Child Abuse Awareness Month. We had all the city departments go out, and we planted the pinwheel garden out there as we did last year. But this time, instead of in front of the police department and City Hall, we did it over at the new Public Works building. But it was great to have all the different departments come out there and everybody share with it and show their support for it. It's one of the greatest honors in working in this profession is to protect those who are the most vulnerable in our society, and I've dedicated a career to that. And I've spent a lot of time investigating those types of crimes. They hit home. There have been crimes where I've investigated them, and I've gone home and woken up my own children and given them a hug because of what I had to just investigate. So to protect those people and to partner with the other agencies in Rutherford County to ensure the safety of our children is very important, and it's something that I take seriously, and I was very, very pleased to have the amount of support that we had today.
Wonderful.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
On the 400 extra traffic stops,
Yes, sir.
is there any particular area that is worse, that y'all feel like is worse than others?
No, the normal hot spots, I mean, we're always trying to, look at the data and the crash data to determine where we want to do our enforcement when it comes down to proactive activity. But we also depend a lot on the community and what they're asking us about. Crothers Crossing is one of the areas that we've really stepped up daily enforcement because the citizens called us and they expressed a concern about some of the speeding and the reckless driving that was going on in that area. So really it's data driven, but it's also community driven. So, but honestly, we don't see any hot spots in terms of like real traffic accidents that I'm aware of or that have been brought to my attention.
Depending on who you talk to, everybody's area is the hot spot.
That's true. That's true.
Thank you, Chief.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful night.
Moving on to the fire department. Chief Beasley.
Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Aldermen. I hope that you've had an opportunity to review the monthly report for the month of March. I don't think that you see anything unusual. We did have several significant structure fires this past month. The numbers were not any higher, but these were definitely working incidents that the homeowners lost property and their most valuable pieces of their life, their pictures, and there's things that you can't replace. We intend on doing a smoke detector blitz in those areas as the awareness is high right now for that. But I believe everything else is within our normal or basic run report for each month. We also have, if you see down at the water usage, we flowed about 180,000 gallons of water this month, and that's due to the annual fire hydrant flushing program. I talked to Director Michael Dietz tonight, and we're just watching the weather to see how that is and whether we continue to be in a drought condition, so we may have to postpone that to another part of the year. So if you see our fire trucks out in the streets on the side of the road flushing hydrants, that's why they're there.
Chief, is there any common theme with causes for these fires lately?
No, sir. The most recent fire, the second house, it was a house fire, was a cause because of fowl chickens in a cage in a coop on the back porch, and it was one of those cold evenings, the cooler evenings after coming through the warmer, and had a heat lamp on it and created a fire situation on the back porch and spread into the house. Accidental, no arson on any of the fires that I'm aware of.
Okay. Anyone have any other questions?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Moving on to Parks and Recreation, Mr. David McGowan.
Mayor, Vice Mayor, Board, thank you. You have the parks numbers for the month. You can see our total help desk tickets and the man hours devoted to those. Our past events, March 28th was our annual Easter drive-thru at the park. Upcoming events, April 25th is our block party Touch-a-Truck. It begins at 11. We'll run to 3 p.m. So far, we have 30 vendors and 15-plus displays scheduled to show up. That does include the air evac helicopter from Ascension. Upcoming meetings, May 18th, 2026, Park and Rec Advisory at 5 p.m. Easter drive-thru. It's one of our better events. It's turned out well for us. I think some of our neighbors this year maybe experienced why we went to a drive-thru. Appreciate all you guys showing up. Vice Mayor, we missed you, but glad to see that you're bouncing back rapidly.
I was in the bunny suit.
You were in the bunny suit, that's right. Any questions?
How many, do you have a count for how many were in attendance at the Easter drive-thru?
I know we budgeted or we made bags for 1,000, and I think we gave away 800. So we still have 200 left. Yeah. Good
Did
time.
all the golden eggs get claimed this year?
I don't think maybe one has gotten claimed. We still have the other 3 at the shop. So if anybody, please look through your bag, and if you've got the golden egg, and we were telling them when they come through, please check your bag.
That's crazy.
Yep. I don't know. It might end up at David's house. Who knows? Nice bag. Any other questions? Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir. Now, moving on to Laverne Public Library, Ms. Donna B. Bout.
Mayor, Vice Mayor, Aldermen, good evening. Vice Mayor, good to see you up and about.
Thank you, ma'am.
In March, you can see our numbers. They're about steady. And we had some really good story times. If you see that we had 15 story times with an attendance of 430. So those are going over very well. Wanted to give you a March recap. On Friday, March 13th, we went to outreach at the bridge at Hickory Woods. They're just right over the Rutherford County line. We did an overview of resources available at the library, and we had 5 residents apply and receive their library card. This was the first time in a long time that we have done outreach library cards, and it worked great. So we were very happy. They want us to come back, and in fact, today I did go back. This is a new outreach program, and it began today. It's called Library Golden Pages Gathering. They wanted people from the library, staff members, to come down and read to them. So today we had 30 minutes that I was going to read to them. We chose some of the Chicken Soup for the Soul books because they're uplifting and motivating, and they're short stories. They loved it. We ended up, I read for 45 minutes, and they had a very good time. So we will be doing that twice a month with different staff members. On Saturday, March 21st, we had our kindergarten readiness parent workshop. Ashley Gardner shared her knowledge with 10 participants. They were all fully engaged, really enjoyed the information that she gave so that they can get their little ones ready for kindergarten. Saturday, March 28th, as David said, was the Great Easter Drive-Thru event. We always love that event. Special thanks to the Parks and Recreation staff for hosting it. And I want to give a big shout out to our library helpers. With us was Alderwoman Kara Hobbs, library board member, it's our new member, Marcia Dickerson, and Assistant Director Tammy Kimbrough and myself were there, and we just had a great time. Always fun. April and beyond, because that's where we're going. April 23rd will be the last day of regular story times for the spring. The library will use the last week of April and the month of May to prepare for the 2026 Summer Reading Program. And we have some help here, so there we go. Unfurl that banner. The eye is on you, and our pterodactyl is here to say hello to everyone. Unearth a story. I'm sorry.
It's not a turkey hat.
No, it's not a turkey hat. Unearth a Story is our theme for the summer. Join the 2026 summer reading program and dig into new adventures through books, activities, and events for all ages. The fun will kick off on Saturday, May 30th at 10 a.m. We are inviting people to come out that day to sign up to read, explore, and uncover the magic waiting in every story. Of course, you can continue to sign up throughout the summer. Our summer reading program, did you want to see? There we go. So our summer reading program will go from May 30th all the way to July 18th. And we're very excited about the theme. There are so many people who love the theme of dinosaurs. And you can see the graphics are very colorful this year. And Board, we're keeping an eye on you. See that big eye? Do you have any questions?
Chief Beasley, tell us about your friend.
That's Thomas the pterodactyl. He's a pretty cool guy. He likes Miss Donna.
Hey,
She
Chief,
hangs out at the library with
Yes,
us.
ma'am.
have you ever found your coffee cup?
No, ma'am. That is still that large.
Oh, okay. I was just, with the pterodactyl, maybe Thomas can help you find your coffee cup.
Donna, I was wondering if we had an update, though, about the computers at the library.
At this time, we are still status quo. There was a hint that maybe we could get something going by summer reading, but we're not real sure. I know that the priority list is up there, and so we'll just wait and see. That's the point that we are right now. But our patrons went ahead and embraced us anyway. They know that the computers are not working. We've tried to make different ways for them to get things copied, and it's working out well. We do have our self-copier, and it's working well. We will be very excited when the computers are up, but we do appreciate the patrons that keep coming to the library.
And just to clarify on that, there is part of the consent agenda that we're ratifying that was already signed for the purchase of main firewall, network switches, all of that specifically for the library.
Okay.
And
It's,
that's exciting.
5A6.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody have any other questions? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
and
you.
thank you guys very much.
Okay, to follow that up, it's our finance department. Miss Danielle. Any fun dinosaurs?
No, but I'm going to look for some after this meeting. Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Aldermen. In your packet is the cash balance for the accounts for the City of Vergne as of March 31st. You see in total we have approximately $118 million. The general fund, we have $41.5 million. Water sewer, $13.3. On the second page, excuse me, I added some local sales tax information. Bruce was nice enough to share his data with me, so I graphed it. Did find it very interesting that in the last 5 years, from 2021 to 2025, the local sales tax for the 2021, the calendar year, was 13.2. For the calendar year of 2025, it was 18.4 million. So that's a $5.2 million increase in that 5-year period. Currently, the sales tax for this fiscal year is 14.5. Last year at the same time, it was 14.2. So that's a $300,000 increase. And so looked at the information, and so we're trending to exceed the budgeted amount this year.
It's always a good thing.
Love it.
Any questions?
Thank you. And then moving on to the water treatment plant, Mr. Danny Campbell. Got a little worried there, didn't you?
Got knocked the rust off. It's been a
Dwayne
couple
was looking.
He forgot his copy, so I guess. Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Board. I hope you've had an opportunity to review our monthly report for the month of March. A couple things to point out. The SCADA project is moving along as expected. There's a lot of things took place this month to get us going and headed in the right direction. All the panels are in place as of last week, and just trying to button up some of the graphics and that sort of thing. So we appreciate that work being approved. It's going to make our ability to operate much easier, more efficient, and give us the ability to track a lot more things. We did have a plant tour with some special guests that accompanied the city personnel. We did receive a very nice compliment from these special guests, stating that it was one of the cleanest water plants that they had ever been to. So that was something we were very proud of. We take a lot of pride in the work we do, not just providing a quality product, but also the grounds in which we operate. So, also, Vice Mayor, no, I'm not sure if you were able to notice anything in the equipment status report.
I'm looking. I see no yellow. I see no red. Is this the right report?
Yes, sir. It is. So I just wanted to point that out for you. Like I said, we were once the SCADA project got through, or the majority of it, we'd have that cleared up for you. So.
That's awesome.
Yes, sir. Any questions?
No, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Moving on to old business, second reading ordinance 2026-05, an ordinance to amend the fiscal year 2025-2026 general fund budget. Need a motion to approve or deny?
Motion to approve.
A motion to approve from Alderwoman Haas. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Vice Mayor No. Any discussion? Alderwoman Hobbs.
Aye.
Alderman Coates.
Aye.
Alderwoman Haas.
Aye.
Vice Mayor No.
Aye.
And I vote aye. Motion passes. Moving on to the consent agenda. I need a motion to approve or deny.
Motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve from Alderwoman Haas. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Vice Mayor No. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion passes. New business, first reading ordinance 2026-06, an ordinance to amend the City of Laverne zoning ordinance by changing the official zoning map for tax map 28, parcels 2 and 1.01. Property consists of approximately 13.17 acres. Property located on Sanford Road. Current zoning, A, agricultural zoning district. Proposed zoning district is PDR-R3, planned density residential with high density R3 base zoning district. This received a favorable recommendation from the Planning Commission on February 24th, 2026. A public hearing was held today at 5:45. I'll make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderman Coates.
Discussion.
Okay. Vice Mayor No.
I had a long discussion with a young lady that came up here and speak, and this afternoon on the phone. It was good to have somebody that said that, or understood, for lack of better words, the reasoning behind this. I know the other night I spoke against it, but after speaking with her and the way she told me about what all the people out there thought and their concerns, I will be voting yes for this.
Any other discussion? Okay. I have a motion to approve in a second. Alderman Hobbs.
Aye.
Alderman Coates.
Aye.
Alderman Haas.
Aye.
Vice Mayor No.
Aye.
And I vote aye. Motion passes. First reading ordinance 2026-07, an ordinance to amend the City of Laverne zoning ordinance by changing the official zoning map for tax map 32, parcels 3, 3.03, 3.04, 3.05, and tax map 29, parcels 36, 37, 41.01, and 41.02. Property consists of approximately 101 acres. Property located on and near Waldron Road and Blair Road. Current zoning, R1 low-density residential zoning district. Proposed zoning is PDR R3 Planned Density Residential with a High Density R3 Base zoning district. This received a favorable recommendation from the Planning Commission on February 24th, 2026, and we did have a public hearing on this tonight. Make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second for discussion.
Second for discussion.
2 seconds for discussion from Alderman Coates and Hobbs. And I'll open it up. Alderman Hobbs.
Yeah, so I spent about 2 hours yesterday with Land, the developer of this project, and we met with several neighbors. I live in the development called The Ridge. Our development straddles, well, the PDR straddles our subdivision. So Land did take the time to meet with some neighbors and discuss the plans. We also spent a good portion of the time taking a look at the existing mature tree line that is adjacent to the PDR and our neighborhood. We did have some discussion about preserving trees of a certain diameter along that line. That we're still in discussion about what that looks like. We did have a conversation, we're still going to have to clear brush that, shades a lot of that neighborhood. But there are ongoing discussions about preserving that tree line that we are working towards creating potential amendments. I would like to see them as amendments in our second reading. I am for this development. A couple other things that we talked about were some traffic calming measures through Dobson Knob Trail as Blair West gets completed. And, a large portion of this PDR has been sold to the city as more of an eat, work, play model. And I would like to see some traffic calming measures provided by the developer to make this a pedestrian safe project. So, if that's really what we're trying to do here, that people can safely do that around the neighborhood. So, again, we're still in conversation about what that looks like. Our conversation was more specifically related to raised pedestrian walkways or speed tables versus speed cushions or things like that. Again, trying to make this more walkable friendly for people in the neighborhood. And so we're still kind of working on some fine-tuning. Land was in agreement to a lot of things we talked about, but more importantly to me, I'd like to see these get on the record and addended to the second reading. But again, I explained to our neighbors, it's pretty rare that we get developers that are out there to meet the people, to hear what they have to say, and just be supportive that they're really contributing to Laverne and making something good for the neighborhood. So again, I'm going to continue my discussions with Land. I'd like to see these as addendums to the second reading, but as for today, this project continues to have my support.
Thank you. I would like to add, I know with the initial version of this that we voted on months ago, buffering was a big discussion point and a big push that they've worked with us on to make sure we wanted to make sure that we minimize as much impact as possible with that. So, anybody else have any comments?
Alderman Coates, second for discussion. Did you?
Yes.
Well, I think you wanted to discuss it, so I was just...
You were supporting me. Thank you.
Okay. Sorry. So
I'm good.
So the things that she brought up, if we vote yes on this tonight, next month's reading, there's enough time between now and then to get those things put in there and fixed.
It's just working through the items.
Language, yeah.
That's what I mean, the language. And there's no problem. As far as legalities or any of that kind of stuff.
You're allowed to amend, you're allowed to have a difference between the second reading and the first reading, so long as it's not a material difference. So as long as it's not a material difference, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
That would be like adding whole extra lots beyond the scope of this would be a material difference.
That's a good example, yes, sir.
So,
all right.
Okay, with that, we have a motion for approval, a second. Any other discussion?
I would like that. One other concern that I did have about this particular model was the within the twinning station development that roundabout had been taken out. I understand it was taken out, just my understanding, I don't know if this is right or not, but it was my understanding it was taken out because of concerns for emergency vehicles. But I still think we should consider something other than just a four-way stop there. Again, that's Waldron Road that will cut down and directly affect Dobson Knob Trail, which is leading into that subdivision. I still think we need some other traffic calming device there other than a four-way stop, whether that is a roundabout, whether that's a planter put in the middle of that intersection. I think, again, we just really need to be proactive about pedestrian safety if that's what we're trying to make this like a community thing where people are coming to gather and they're going to stay and they're going to shop and they're going to eat and they're going to get the groceries and do all these things. I think we really need to be conscious about pedestrian safety here and make this a cohesive neighborhood. So, again, that was my only other concern when I took a look at that project.
Alderman Hobbs, if you look at the Planning Commission, you will see through the years I'm very pro roundabout and have been working with the developer on it. Obviously, there was some concern of potential big box store going in that did not want the roundabout. But now with this nuances coming in with other land that may possibly erase away. But being on Planning Commission, I'll be on top of that.
So with that being a land type change thing, there's no legalities in that?
Well, he's talking about something for the future that may or may not happen. Not something that we would be voting, that part of it we wouldn't be voting on tonight because that's not there.
So as it stands, it's a four-way stop?
As it sits right this moment. But at site plan, that comes through, if I'm not mistaken, I look to the engineer. I know the city administrator's nodding at me, but that can be addressed at site plan as well.
So turning from a four-way to a roundabout is not a significant change as far as we're concerned.
Just want to make sure, I agree with Alderwoman Hobbs. We want to get everything in place, a done deal, so that we're done with it.
Any other discussion?
And I just want to commend Alderman Coates for, I know you've been in this process for a long time, but I'm really glad that we get to work with somebody like Land and in this sort of project that's really going to impact our community tremendously. I mean, I don't like the development personally, but I think overall this is going to be really huge for Laverne. It's going to change my neighborhood and my community, and I think ultimately for the better if we get it right. And I think Land is a good person to be associated with to get it right. I think he can do it. So, thank you.
He has thus far shown that he is a good partner for the city, the residents, willing to work with staff, with residents, with the elected body, and not just Land, but his whole staff. I know Giles is here today. They have been very open and willing to work with us on any concerns. Bless you. Bless you.
Excuse me.
So they've done very well so far. Any other discussion? Alderwoman Hobbs.
Aye.
Alderman Coates.
Aye.
Alderwoman Haas.
Aye.
Vice Mayor No.
Aye.
I vote aye. That motion passes. Resolution 2026-11, resolution of the City of Laverne Board of Mayor and Aldermen to declare property owned by the city to be surplus to the city's needs and directing disposal of the same. Need a motion to approve or deny?
Motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve from Alderwoman Haas. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderwoman Hobbs. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution 2026-12, a resolution to approve a land acquisition policy for additional real property interests needed for the South Waldron Road widening project. Need a motion to approve or deny?
Make a motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve. Our second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Moving on to number 10, we've got appoint or remove board or committee members. We've got Emergency Communications Division Consolidation Steering Committee. I will make a motion to appoint Deputy Chief Brent Hatcher and Emergency Communications Manager Aaron Speck. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderwoman Haas. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? That motion passes. Moving on to Mayor and Alderman comments. Alderwoman Hobbs.
Nothing further. Thank you.
Nothing this evening.
Alderwoman Haas.
Nothing.
Vice Mayor, no.
Oh, I get to run off at the mouth. I just want to thank everybody. There's a lot of people in this room, especially Jules. She tried to get my blood sugar up nice and high with that big basket that she sent me for the back surgery. I'm doing good. A lot of phone calls, a lot of text messages. Miss Hobbs, Miss Haas, Jason came by. Graham called, offered, but thanks for everybody for reaching out, and hopefully I'll get through this and get over it. And with all the fine eating I did, I'm thinking about having about 3 of these a year.
Oh, don't you have something else coming up the first weekend of May?
Oh, yeah. Miss Donna's going to help me with that. Make sure you all tell everyone we're going to have an electronics dumpster again May the 2nd from 7 a.m. until noon at the Senior Center. Bring all your electronics. There's no charge, but I will not turn down any donations for my seniors. So just know that. But spread the word. May the 2nd, 7 till noon. I know Donna's going to put out a thing for all the Facebook pages. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And you're going to be good for the 5K this year?
And I'll be driving the beer wagon. I done talked to David. Bruce will be having a fit, but he'll just have to get over it.
Make sure you get your beer permit.
As long as you're not throwing axes.
Or candy.
We can't even throw candy. How in the world are we going to throw axes?
Just want to thank everyone who attended and helped put together the Easter drive-through. That was amazing. Lots of smiling kids' faces. Do want to take a moment to remind the board we do have a workshop, our first budget workshop, this Thursday at 5:30 here at City Hall. So it is open to the public, and Bruce will tell us about the $148 million he's found.
Thursday.
So
Thursday.
this Thursday, this week is the
Day
first
after
one.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Day after tomorrow.
Well, there went my shot.
With that, I call this meeting adjourned.